Hey guys, GamerZack here and welcome to WildStar! Now, if you haven't heard, WildStar is one of the latest MMOs out there and it's starting to get a lot of traction, and some people are even starting to say that it might be the WoW killer that we've all been waiting for. But others are skeptical because WoW, of course, has such a huge fan base and such a large amount of content behind it. So can WildStar really catch up to it? Now, well, this is the start of the game. This is, of course, during the 10-day open beta, and I have no idea what I'm looking at here. This is, of course, as you can see, the first time I'm loading up the game, and I want to see how intuitive the interface is, how intuitive the controls are, and just overall if it feels like a fun game. Now, as you guys generally know, I'm not the biggest MMO player out there, but I am interested in this one, and in general, I would like to give you guys a look if you happen to miss the beta and haven't really looked at other people's videos, and perhaps I'll be able to give you a new perspective on things. So first of all, let's have a look at this configure menu here, just checking. I'm not going to spend too much time looking at this options menu, but it does look pretty expansive, and look at that, full colorblind options. Total Biscuit would be proud. Ah, well, look at that. That's just amazing. Now, this game is developed by people who developed World of Warcraft, and they basically wanted to do something completely different while still being in the MMO universe. So just from the get-go, it's a sci-fi theme rather than a fantasy theme. But we'll see if it really is that different. I did play a little bit of WoW back in the day, but not extensively, but all of us have really seen quite enough of that already. Separate audio sliders for everything, that seems amazing. Cinematic subtitles, why not just for you? And video, custom full screen window, vertical sync. I'm not gonna mess with this too much because beta is beta and I don't want to break it, but looks like we've got pretty detailed options menus here, but I don't see any rebindable keys here. Maybe that's on another menu, or maybe they just haven't put that into the game yet. And I totally just clicked this button here to exit the game when I didn't mean to. Turns out, to hide this menu, it's this red button there. Now, as I was saying about intuitive menu design, I totally thought that this was close menu, but it's not. It's that mysterious red button that doesn't even look like a button up there. So hopefully they'll change things like that. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and create a new character. There's quite a lot of background information here: faction information, race information, class information, and path information. The path is something that is quite important, but we'll get to that in a bit. So first of all, we do have two main factions, the Exiles and the Dominion, and they have their own races to go along with it. As you can see, the Exiles have Exile Humans, Exile Aurins, Exile Granox, and Exiles Mordesh, while the Dominion has Cassian, Draken, Chua, and Mekari, and they all seem pretty interesting. And one thing you can tell right from the get-go with these character designs is that they are remaining with a somewhat cartoony look, and that's not necessarily that's not necessarily a bad thing. Now, generally, I'm not too familiar. I just want to get into the game, but let's have a look at what we can do here. Race information. There's the humans of the Dominion known as Cassians. Oh, so Exile humans, and they're humans basically on both sides. Now, I'm just gonna pick a character based on whatever I feel is right. This Mekari looks really cool. Advanced mechanical beings created by the Elden long ago, cold, cruel, and calculating. The vigilant Mekari work tirelessly to ensure the continued dominance of the Dominion on planet Nexus, which, by the way, is where things are set. I think I'm going to go with the Mekari. This looks really cool. Super exaggerated proportions, but I love it. Race of metal people. Yeah. Ooh, I suppose the equivalent on this side is some other races. Yes. Okay, I like this Mekari look. I'm gonna go for one of these. Does it randomize every time? It does. Ooh. They can be quite different looking, actually. Okay, let's see. Class... No, let's see. So, excuse me again. A warrior, engineer, medic. This is something I really like. This window here, where it compiles all the information of your selection into a single window, and as you change things, it just changes that little bit there. It keeps it nice having the overall information there. So let's see, warrior, engineer, medic, or stalker. I think we can tell what those are just by the titles. Esper and Spellslinger are not available. Is that a race limitation? It is. Each race cannot pick a set of classes here. Ooh, humans can pick any class. Is that true for exile humans? That is true. Let's just check here. Yeah, humans can pick any class, but the other classes have their own limitations. So let's get back to the Mechari here. I want to randomize this until I see something that I generally like, so I don't have to spend too much time in character creation. Let's not go for purple. I don't want purple. That's a bit too skull-like. That's a bit too weird. It does kind of look like... Ooh. That's pretty cool. There's a huge variation on this randomization. Look at that. No two really look alike. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna go a few more times until I see one I like. I'm sure there's a randomize button here somewhere. Okay, I like this. Pretty standard. Lightning bolts on the side, like the Flash. That's fine. Class, I don't want to be too advanced on this. Let's see. When it comes to combat, warriors, unstoppable juggernaut. Engineer utilizes technological mastery. Medics thrive when submersed in battle, and the Stalker strikes ferociously with his claws. Esper and Spellslinger seem to be more spell-casting kind of classes, which I guess the mechanical beings of the Mechari are not really suited for. Engineer seems like an appropriate choice for a mechanical being, so I'm going to go for that. Now, path. This is where the game really sets you on your own path, as it does suggest. There's the soldier, the settler, the scientist, and the explorer. Now, as you can see, the different paths will set you down different paths in the quest lines, actually, and it really can determine your playstyle. So, for example, the soldier is going to be combat heavy, gaining access to special weaponry, often battling waves of enemy, while the settler tame the wilds of the planet, collecting resources, construct beneficial improvements for the community, bravely facing dangers of an alien planet for the greater good. Scientists have come to Nexus to study its exotic flora and dangerous fauna and ancient technology. Use upgradable scanbot to scan creatures and uncover lore. A scientist is living proof that knowledge is power. And the explorer, the wild frontiers, perfect place for the explorer, traveling to most dangerous places of Nexus, claim territory by the faction of finding hidden paths, and so on. So I think most people would be picking soldier just as a hunch because they're looking for action, but I'm not really that much of a combat-focused gamer. I do tend to like my collecting and my lore, so it seems like Settler seems to be more of a herbalist kind of direction, but also builder, and Scientist seems to be a studying kind of character to uncover lore. So I would add, for my playstyle, I would probably pick Settler or Scientist. In this case, I think I would like Scientist. I'm leaning towards Scientist just because of my character. Scientist, engineer, uncovering lore. But the Settler does seem quite interesting as well. Bravely facing dangers alien planet for the greater good. Earn adoration of their companions as they adventure across Nexus. Settler sounds really interesting actually, so I'm going to go for that. Now let's have a look at customization, just really quick here. Face style, we do have quite a lot to choose from. Customize face even more. This is just amazing level of detail. Skin color, there's a huge set to choose from again. Hairstyle. Again, another big choice there. Crystal color. So we got blue on us right now, but ooh, that's kind of a nicer color. I like that. Facial accessories. What are these? Oh, it's these side things. Currently, I got the the Flash ones on, but there's quite a few to go on here. Perhaps I don't want to look too much like the Flash. Something simple like that might actually be better. But these things, although it doesn't look like a lot of options in each one, the mixing and matching of each of these can get quite different sets of looks. So no two characters should look too similar. Now these looks like whichever one you choose, you're generally going to be pretty exaggerated here. I'm trying to look for something that's a little more normal, I think, even though I am a robot. Maybe not too skinny. That looks kind of fat. How's... Oh, that's just different leg sizes. Actually, like, I think I prefer this. I know, the legs... We need the legs for support. Oh, there's actually one more down here. Oh, that's the opposite. Okay. So, I'm gonna go for this. Because it looks amazing. So, and there's a randomize all button here, which is great. So this looks pretty good. I'm gonna accept this. There we are, back in our prideful pose again. Enter name for your character. Let's just go ahead and put my name. I hope it's still available. I guess it is. And that's it for character creation. Let's jump into the game then. And there we go, we're currently off-world. Every class has a unique, innate ability. Now, let's see if this game is effective at teaching new players how to play. Ooh, a cutscene?
I have evidence that exiles may have infiltrated our cryosystems, planting their traitorous agents among loyal Dominion citizens. I require such a citizen to aid me in my work. You will find one for me.
Yes, ma'am. Scans detect what we believe to be several functioning cryopods. No mechanical anomalies. Which one would...
That one. Right there. Yes. I have an instinctive feeling about that one. And the Makari's instincts are mathematically flawless. And none more than my own.
As you say, ma'am. Reading all vitals at optimal. Shall I begin the reanimation procedure?
Yes. Begin as soon as the fail-safes are in place.
Alright, we're ready to proceed. This one is definitely the best of the lot, ma'am. Peak physical condition, no sign of tampering with any of the equipment.
Exactly what I require.
Oh, there I am. Oh, look at that.
Yes, I detect potential in this one.
Well, this looks like the Makari home base, and I was just selected by our queen, I guess. Now, let's see, movement. Use WASD to get moving, hold down the right mouse button while you move to turn a bit faster. It helps to be quick on your toes. There we go. Oh, I see. So WASD, so if you just stand still, A and D will just turn the screen, and then you'll walk in that direction, or you could use the right mouse button to turn quickly, because combat in this game is a little bit more positional compared to WoW. I got it. Let's see. Now, Axis Phaedra. I guess this is who I'm supposed to talk to? Hello? Oh, Q and E strafes left to right. Okay. So, am I supposed to talk to someone here? Talk to Phaedra. F. Okay.
Oh, I know who you are. And where you've been. What you've done. Does that make you nervous?
Kind of. Rise and shine? Citizens rising from cryosleep are plagued by subversive thoughts. I require help to weed them out. But you will submit to a cerebral scan first. Okay, I have nothing to hide.
Delays would be most unfavorable. Especially for you.
Okay, so step into the scanner. Please answer truthfully. There are no wrong or right answers. Do you understand? Yes. Excellent. Loyalty test commencing. Do you enjoy communing with nature? Yes, I do actually. Preference for natural environments noted. Do you sometimes find yourself craving brains? No.
Do you think this one Mission success means that you are indispensable.
I'm not sure. Click on a quest objective to see where to go next. Click on an objective for helpful arrow that shows you this way. So rise and shine. I'm supposed to go this way. Oh, this is the next scanner. Okay, let's step into this one. Another question.
I want you to apply extremely forceful persuasion.
Persuasion? On what? I'm supposed to walk through here and what? Persuade these characters, is it? You can target NPCs and objects with the left mouse button. It has an icon above it. Okay, so I target like that and I interrogate with F. Okay, so I target and F. Target and F. So basically this is our interrogation method. There we go.
Our enemies a lesson they will not soon forget.
Well, that was fun. Now, where am I supposed to go next? Back this way? This arrow is quite handy. Oh, I missed this one. Nope, missed. Oh, what did I do? Is that good? Well, looks like there's actually a few other races around here. Oh, you'll never stop us, Dominion scum. Oh, look! It's a traitor! There we go. Got him. Well, he's dead. Quickly scan the others. None can hide from the watchful eye of the ICI. What's the ICI? Supposed to go this way to use this console. There we go. Use a scan console to scan suspicious systems.
To oppose the Empire.
Well, looks like there are other races here, so this isn't necessarily a Makari starting place. But okay, I've completed Rise and Shine. Perfect. Speak to the Empress, which is, where'd she go? Is that her? Speak to Emperor Mykalis. Oh, he's up there. Okay, there he is. Okay, here we go. So, in general, the game looks pretty much starting out like most MMOs, but it does have somewhat of a different vibe to it. Ooh, here we go. Emperor Mykalis. Hello.
Yes.
Rise and shine? Hello, citizen. A spark of greatness shines within you. We must foster it, feed it, and allow it to grow into a vigilant flame. Yes, my emperor.
Not done yet. Prepare yourself for what comes next.
Okay. Dominion devotion. Treason is a disease of the soul, and I believe it can be cured. I want you to assist Mondo Zax in treating these unfortunate citizens. Who's Mondo Zax? Mondo is a great Chua scientist, possibly the greatest Chua scientist of all. He is responsible for many of the Dominion's technological advantages. Okay, I'll help Zax cure these traitors. Board the tram. It's over there. Okay, perfect. So here we go, boarding on a tram, and... oh, that's it. Okay, cool. And here we go on the tram. Hello, Emperor?
Greetings, loyal citizen. We have just completed a great journey across the stars, and planet Nexus now lies before us. The fulfillment of our ancient destiny is at hand. Although the Dominion is emerging from a time of darkness, I swear to you by the Elden blood in my veins that I will lead our empire into a new age of greatness on the sacred homeworld of our forefathers. Citizens like you will make this possible. Prepare yourself for the challenge to come.
Well, I think we're getting a pretty good vibe of what the Dominion is like. Garden of the Vigilant. Even their gardens are vigilant. Oh. That's not such a flattering shot of me. So, Well, talk to Mondo Zax. He's back here, I think. This is a nice quest compass system where there is help, but only if you really want it. Oh, let's see. Page 1 of 2. Quest icons. The icons hovering over the characters like that. And these sorts of icons, objects you can interact with. Okay, got it. Excuse me. Well, here's Mondo Zax, the great Chua scientist. Let's talk to him.
Charge, Mondo. Test subject. You proceed now.
Well, Mondo hypothesizes lack of loyalty. Okay, activate the Cerebral Rehabilitator Alpha controls. Those things, okay. So let's activate those. Cerebral Rehabilitator.
Electronic job. You even survived.
Did we just rehabilitate those 4 people? Well, that's one interpretation of rehabilitation. Activate the Beta Rehabilitator. Okay. What's this one do? The Scions was fake, they was. Well, let's see what this one does. And they get vaporized.
That's not what Mondo expected at all. It happens.
Well, okay. I guess we do Rehabilitator Gamma. So we got fire, we got vaporization, we've got... What's gonna happen to these guys?
Great gears of Bez galore.
Danger awaits.
Complete mutation, and that was truly horrifying. Mondo Zax.
Mondo here for you.
Dominion Devotion, yes. Subjects hurt, burned, shocked. Oh, that was electricity, was it? Transformed into horrible monster. No big surprise. Mondo expected instability. More calibration required. Okay, here's something that I have noticed so far. It's the dialogue options and just in general conversation seems pretty basic. Like I only have 2 choices here. I hope you. I'm not sure if dialogue is gonna get more complex further on, but this is pretty surface level. I have to say. I hope you have another plan anyway.
Not finished with you
Oh yes,
yet.
Mondo has
You're
plans.
still alive.
And that's a little confusing as well. The voice acting says one line, but the text is something completely different. So that does throw me off a bit. Sometimes plans very simple, most times not. Moving targets. Monsters run amok in lab. You prove devotion one more time by getting weapon from Togor and killing them. Okay, I'll hunt those monsters down.
Science without violence is boring.
Science without violence is boring. That's true. Let's talk to Mondor Togor, which is this guy here.
Danger awaits.
And
Maybe not.
you'll need a weapon. Right-click on the weapon in your inventory to equip it. Okay, my inventory. Is that I? It is I. So right-click it. And so we now have that weapon equipped. Let me just check. M is for map. Yes. L is for logbook. So all of that's pretty straightforward. Which reminds me, is there an options menu? What is this? Interfaces. Oh, this just lists all the Oh, this is fantastic. It lists all the interfaces and their hotkeys. Character. So this is me. Nice. Titles, reputation, mounts. Of course there's mounts. Fantastic. The only part of the interface which I don't like so far is this red button, which totally doesn't look like a close. But I guess if you get used to it, then it will look fine. But perhaps setting it to a standard X would be a bit more intuitive. Quest log is Q. What was J then? I pressed J and it opened... Quest log? Oh, J and... Wait, Q can't open... It says Q.
Danger awaits.
No, quest log
Maybe
L.
not. Be careful.
Path log, non-combat abilities. Quest log L. What? Well, never mind about that. Submit to support ticket, trade skills. Ooh. Schematics, tech tree, and talents. Interesting. Okay, well, anyway. Attack a Dominion monstrosity. Let's see. How do we do this? Is it? Oh, it is through here. Okay, here we go. Let's go and attack one of these. Target that. And now how do we... R and 1. So that did something. Okay, well, I'm not sure if I killed that one, but let's go ahead and kill this. Oh, let's jump back. Do we just shoot it? Oh, we do just spam the button, I guess. So if I press 1, it does shoot like that. Pretty cool. And now let's kill this one. Collect tissue samples from monstrosities. How? This thing? V to pick up tissue samples. Okay. Let's go ahead and kill this guy. There we go. Get another tissue samples, and we gotta kill one more. Oh, I just aggroed a whole bunch. Oh, aggroed another one. There we go. We just completely killed way too many of these things.
Science
But
achieved.
there we go.
And now, more science.
Place the tissue samples in the chum bucket. These things look like they do actually kill people, because that guy over there just got knocked over. Oh, damn it, got disabled. We gotta this jump might be quite handy. Dash is not ready. Oh, it does actually take time to recharge that. Okay, there's a chum bucket. I wonder if Plankton runs this. Deposit that in there.
Science's search for answers. Did you get some? I hope so. For you.
Well, I got some. Now, report back to the Emperor, which he seems to be waiting right out there. Is there a way to run faster? Oh, there is. Okay. Holding down shift runs faster. There we go. Emperor.
What news have you?
This guy is the only one that really talks like a normal person. Moving targets. Well done. You have proven your devotion to Dominion. I'm very pleased with your performance thus far. Thus far.
Your work is not yet
Now,
finished.
spiritual purity. Your purity, as espoused by Evindra the Righteous, must be proved. Go to the Cathedral of Light. Speak to Toric and Tevian, and he will guide you. Who is Evindra the Righteous? 6 scions, my kin of old, under the guidance of Toric and Kana. I'll speak to
I
Toric.
expected nothing less from one such as you.
So that is not that way, it's this way. Good. Someone is trying to call you on your datacron. See?
Progress report.
Your arrival is wonderfully timed, settler. Are you prepared for what lay ahead? The Settlement Authority? As a settler, you will proudly serve the Dominion's Settlement Authority. Come to the Hall of Vigilant, and I would like to meet with you. I'm a settler? Of course you are. I guess I'll be right there.
We will meet again.
I look forward to settling Nexus by your side. See, this is a close button. See that X, that red X there? That's much more like a close button. Okay, cool. So I got 2 quests here, but let's deal with Toric first, as this was given to us first.
What's the situation?
Purity shall prevail. Light and glory, your devotion, Emperor without question. I serve the Dominion.
Great honor. Now, how about a little glory?
Ever vigilant. Now that you're here, my brother Calidor will teach you about the holy principles that bind the Dominion together. I will speak with Calidor.
He's going to be waiting for you.
Your compassion
Okay.
will be your strength.
Now, this was a bit of a problem. This isn't so bad, but this is a similar problem to what happened in Elder Scrolls Online, where one person will tell you to talk to another person, which will tell you to talk to another person. If Calidor tells me to talk to another person, I'm gonna equate this to ESO. But I'm gonna suspect it's not that bad.
Well. This is important.
Learn each of the virtues and the scions that embody them. Okay. Kneel before the shrine of each virtue. Okay.
All
That's-
who keep the faith are welcome here, child.
So this is... Who is this? Vigilant Kazalon. Now, how do I kneel? Oh wait, no, it's not this person, it's like these things. Okay, here we go. Let's start with this one then. This seems to be... 1? Let's meditate. Purity, noble intentions guiding a flawless, honest spirit. Okay. Let's move on to the next one.
Of the church, pilgrim.
Judgment of justice. Justice, judging fairly and distributing consequence. Ooh, I like that. Distributing consequence. Let's jump up here. Tome of Knowledge. Knowledge, exploring the depths of reality and collecting its marvels. And then 3 more on this side. Chalice of Courage. Courage, the clarity of the mind to see past your fear. I like that definition. There is no courage without fear. Courage without fear is stupidity. Flowers of Devotion. Devotion, the fusion of your being with a singular purpose.
Stay true to the vigilant virtues, citizen.
And the last one, over here. Sword of Strength. Strength, the force necessary to impose your will. Well, that sounds... I like this. This is pretty good. I like the setup here.
One must have faith, pilgrim.
Merciful Dominus,
Without it,
give
you
us...
have nothing.
Give unto this pilgrim the light and guidance of the Elden and safe something something. Fruitful journey to Nexus. Well, speak with Settler Decima. Speak to Emperor Marcallus. There we go. Oh, so this is the number of dashes we have. Okay.
What have you discovered?
Well, I've discovered those 4 virtues, I guess. Ever vigilant. A blessing from Veronia Kazalon is a rare gift, citizen. I judge your spirit to be pure, and I charge you to go forth and act with noble purpose. Veronia's blessing was an honor.
There is still much to be accomplished.
You have proven your devotion, now you must prove your knowledge. The Imperial Museum. Okay, even the pure of heart cannot walk blindly in the darkness. Go to the Imperial Museum and seek out Lady Artemis Zinn. She's preparing to make an announcement. I'll get some Greaves of Fealty. I love how they use Greaves here. As in they call it Greaves. Okay, let's go talk to Artemis Zinn. It is, this way, right? Yes. I'm gonna leave this settler for a bit later. Let's step into this teleporter and finish these basic training areas. Here we go. Stepped into the teleporter. This is where I'm supposed to go, right? How do I use this teleporter? You have a quest you must complete before leaving this area. Oh, okay. So I have to talk to that settler. Okay. So I think it was back here. Yeah, here we go. Just in here. Let's talk to the settler. I thought we had to finish those 3 first. It's not here. Here we go. Settler Decima. Settler path icons. Oh, here we go. This icon means the object or NPC is related to a settler path mission. Okay, objects like that. Okay, good. So, Settler Decima.
Were
Hello?
you looking for me?
Your arrival is wonderfully timed, Settler. Are you prepared for what lay ahead? The Settlement Authority. The Settlement Authority will be monitoring your progress once you reach Nexus. Until then, you'll coordinate assignments with me. I look forward to it.
Walk with pride, citizen.
You unlocked your first path mission. Oh, okay.
Are you
Available
ready?
missions.
There is something you must
Oh, here we go.
do.
Let's start with the noble task of organizing the choir here in the Cathedral of Light. Your datachron will point you to the depot where you can use the participation cards to build the choir. Songs of Worship. 1 out of 0 expansions. Okay. Talk to the Vigilant
Soon,
Congregant.
the ancient destiny of our people will be fulfilled.
Do I have to do this now? I think I do. It's this thing, is it? What's this? Deposit resources. Settler Depot. You found a Settler Depot. If you've collected enough Settler resources, you can build improvements here that benefit your fellow adventurers. Building improvements counts towards your Settler missions, but you can continue building even after you've completed the missions. Got it. Okay. Vigilant Choir. Not enough materials. Okay, so I gotta collect these sorts of things, is it? Participation cards. I see. Just have to collect a bunch of these. Oh, there is double jump in this game. That's fantastic. So, talk to Vigilant Congruent.
No time to rest.
And you've gathered enough participation cards to build or help sustain the choir. Make your way to the depot to complete the mission. I guess that's all. Maybe I'm supposed to gather up these people as well? I'll be delighted to join the choir. Here, take my card. Oh, so I can actually find these or talk to people and get the cards. Oh, okay, I see. There's plenty of these things, but we should have enough for that depot, so let's dump that in. Build one of those. And mission completed. Expansion Songs of Worship. And I've earned the title Excavator. Okay. What have I actually built?
When I first saw Emperor Michalis, it was like a vision. A vision of Dominus reborn.
Okay. Avenues of development. Complete. Gather participation cards from the guests of the Cathedral Light and start a choir. Okay. So this is my my settler missions there. Well, okay, that was pretty. Oh, what's this? Light meditation candles. These guys look pretty scary.
It is my sacred duty to guide the Dominion on its spiritual path.
Well, okay, I did that. And, okay, so I've completed that. So now I should be able to continue on to that Imperial Museum. Now that I've finished that. Oh, man, look at all those eyes. Man, this place looks like Singapore. Sorry if you're from Singapore, but you know what I'm talking about. All the CCTV cameras. So let's step onto this teleporter and get to that Imperial Museum. Here we go. And here we are in the Imperial Museum. Huh. Okay, let's see. We're here to speak to Artemis Zinn, which is this person. Hello?
I hope this is worth my time.
It's such a pleasure to see you. What was your name again? The Imperial Museum. Yes, my name is the Imperial Museum.